Uganda first.
Welcome to Youth of Purpose, a show that is here to inspire you and transform you as a young person to be better but also contribute to this country's development. Now, like you can see here today, we are live at Mbale Secondary School here in Mbale at Elgon region. These students that you're seeing right here have been undergoing a patriotism training, and it's today that they are going to be passed out as patriots, and we want to find out what does patriotism mean to them and what does it add to make them better students, but also in understanding issues of national importance and how they can contribute to the development of this country. And I'll be starting with this group that you're seeing here. Hello. Hi. How are you? What's your name? Hajara. Nice meeting you, Hajara. So Hajara, tell us what does it feel like to be a patriot, but most of all, to be a God leader?
Actually, I feel really good to be a patriot, and adding me to be like a God leader makes me feel super great, because you know, by the time they pick you out and tell you to lead others, it gives me a sense of leadership. It gives me the audacity to lead these other students, and I really feel, I'm doing something at school, because there are those other students, they go to class, they read, finish their Form 6, they have nothing else they can do, they can only read books or maybe mix their chemicals in their laboratories, and that's so. But to me, I have stamina, I should say.
Talking about, does it feel to be a patriot, and just putting on this, attire as a patriot?
I feel really great. It's a privilege from my country, Uganda. It's a privilege to put on this, because by the time I wear this attire, it means that I'm willing and ready to serve my country without being forced.
What are those values of patriotism that you do cherish as a student?
Actually, patience, because when we come down here, this whole thing is directed for a week, and you can imagine standing every morning, making turns, going out for orientation for a full week. It's not so easy, but if you can be patient enough to endure that, then it's a really good value, which we are saying when we're just entering school. And I think that's one really good value. And then they teach us about loving our country. Because you see, in patriotism, they tell us that corruption does not mean taking only bribes. It means even if you're taking water and drop a bottle in the compound, you're corrupting your country. So in other words, it adds our social behavior, the way we conduct stuff, it's really unique.
Hajar, you're so knowledgeable. How long have you been doing this training?
Actually, I've been a patriot since I joined this school, and this is my 5th year in patriotism.
You're in Form 5?
Yeah.
Well, and how often have you been a God leader?
Since I joined, actually 4 times. From 1 I was not a God leader, but from there I've been a God leader for all these remaining times.
So why do you think it's important for any student to undergo a patriotism training?
In fact, there are lots of things we get in this training. First of all, actually, the first thing I should have begun with is physical fitness. You see now, a child has gone patriotism, and that one was just come from home and sat in class just to read. They are not the same. Their bodies don't react the same way. If you tell this person to go out somewhere and do an exercise, they really can do it better than the other people.
Let's. Okay, so this is Yosla as the God leader.
Yeah, it's acting as a sword.
Any other message that you have for other students in other schools who are engaged in?
Actually, most people think that patriotism is all about suffering, but for my case, that's not the thing. Okay. It gives you lots of connections, and it imparts really great values in you that you'll need in future. Okay. So cherish it. It's not all about matching and stuff.
Okay, perfect. Me let you enjoy the parade. We shall be coming back to you with other students. Let's now enjoy this, parade as they do salute the guest of honor right now. Like you can see here, right, students are more than ready, and this is the parade commander who is going to be directing them on what to do as the guest of honor is going to be entering in here. I want to understand, how does it feel to be a parade commander? Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
My name is Sergeant Washeba Alan.
Sergeant Washeba Alan. You're even a sergeant?
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. What does it take to be a sergeant?
To be a sergeant, first of all, you must go under the training.
Okay.
And you start at a rank of a corporal.
Wow.
After corporal, then you are promoted the rank of a sergeant. So to be given a guard or a parade, you must be a sergeant.
Wow. So how does it feel to be a sergeant that is commanding thousands of students behind you?
It feels good, and it depends on your voice and your memory.
Okay.
Because you should be able to memorize all the commands.
Yes.
And what they mean. First of all, in the beginning, as if you're cramming them, because they are in Kiswahili and some of us
We don't know
it.
Kiswahili.
But after cramming them and you go deep, you end up understanding them, their meaning.
Yes.
So when you understand their meaning, it is easy for you to recall them while on a parade. So if somebody tells you that now we want to have anthems, you know the command,
Yeah.
which we command to have what? The anthems.
Okay.
So it's like that. And as you see all these sergeants in front, the guard commanders, we are at the same rank.
Yes.
But through training, that's when they choose that this one has a good voice. Let him be the parade commander, because you should be able to command so that even the person on the last guard hears.
Okay.
Yes,
So
that's it.
how do you feel right now that you're waiting for the guest of honor to enter here and give him salutations and welcome him? How do you feel?
Yes, I feel good, but sometimes I have fear in me. Because you try to shiver, but because you have been selected, you should not ashame the school.
Okay.
So you have to be brave.
Exactly. Talking about fear, we're going to give him an opportunity to showcase what exactly he has gained as he commands the parade and prepares to welcome the guest of honor. Alan, it's your time. Show us what you can be able to do. What's up? Yeah.
Dressed in the artists, we should appreciate that.
How are you? What's your name?
My name is Bupa Muhammad.
Muhammad, how does it feel to be a patriot?
As you know, training, we are just training.
Okay.
This is the last day. So,
What have you been training about?
marching, how you turn, kulia, kushoto. like
Yes.
that.
What else have you learned from the training?
Training. Let's see.
You haven't learned anything, Muhammad. Other than kulia kushoto, Muhammad doesn't learn anything. Really? Okay, I'll be getting a lady here. They usually say ladies with glasses have lugezi gezi. Is that right?
Yes,
So you have lugezi gezi.
yes.
So how has patriotism training helped you either to perfect your lugezi gezi or to be a good student?
It has helped me to realize that my grandfather died for a good reason, to die for my country.
Wow, your grandfather died for this country. Your grandfather was a soldier or?
Yeah, he was a soldier.
Oh, wow, and you're proud of that.
Yes.
Amazing. What else have you learned about patriotism and what makes you proud to be a patriot?
I've learned that patriotism is not about like just marching like this.
Doing drills.
Yes, it doesn't mean that, but it means that you should love your country with your whole heart.
Amazing. What's your name?
Nambuya Joy.
Joy, what are you proud about on your school?
I'm proud that my school, like, it helps us to do patriotism because there are some schools that don't allow us to do patriotism.
Really?
Yes, there are some schools for real.
Okay. Amazing. Which class are you?
Senior 1K.
Wow, nice speaking to you, Joy. Ladies with glasses. Also, this one has glasses. Huh? So, tell us, what have you learned from the patriotism training?
I've learned in patriotism that you have to be patient
Okay.
and you have to keep time. If they say that come at this time, you have to come. Yes.
And why is it important to have patriotism trainings in schools?
Patriotism, because it's
Yes.
a must for Ugandans to do patriotism. Like those people who work like national water, some never did patriotism. Now they're putting it like it must be a must that everyone
For them to go
must.
through a
Yes,
training.
to do patriotism.
Okay. And what does patriotism mean to you? Let's get
Patri-
up. Yes, what does patriotism mean to you?
Patriotism means everything to me.
Everything to you. Well, for her, patriotism means everything to her. Tell me, what have you been able to learn from this training and how does it feel to be commanding your fellows here?
I've learned to be a good Ugandan
Okay.
and to love my country.
Wow.
I've learned to love myself and I've learned to love others
Wow.
because all of us we are one. Besides the color, age, and
The tribes.
the tribes.
Wow.
I feel good to command others because I know that when I command them, they will also be able to command other people who are coming next to them, not fearing their age, not fearing their height and their tribe.
Amazing. So basically them accepting your commands is an act of discipline.
Yes.
Wow, thank you so much. You can hear commanding and them being able to listen is an act of discipline, and that's one of the characters and the values that they do teach in patriotism. Hello.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir.
What have you been able to learn from the patriotism training?
Yes, I've learned I've learned to love my country, because this one here is part of the country and is training us to sacrifice ourselves for the country. Okay. Yeah, indeed, I feel proud for my country.
Thank you so much. Yes, Chief. What have you been able to learn from the training?
Virtues of love, loving our nation, discipline, and in all, loving our nation as a large.
Okay, thank you so much. What have you been able to learn from the training?
In this training, I've been able to learn that one should love his or her own country, and be able to defend his own country, and we love each other for God and my country.
Thank you so much. And I'm still talking to these students to understand what they've been able to benefit from this patriotism training. What does it mean to them, and is it necessary? Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
My name is Wabuyaka Judy.
Julie, what is this?
This one is a stick.
Stick?
Yes, sila.
Sila. Why do you have to have a sila?
It helps me to know how to march